Judging by the look on your faces, I'm pretty sure most of you know that song. I mean, I really hope you did, because that was Back in Black by AC/DC. Okay, how about this one? I'm pretty sure all of you know that one. It's the Star Wars theme. While I was playing there, did you envision Luke Skywalker battling Darth Vader? No? Oh, good. Well, perhaps for the adults in the audience, it brought back memories of going to the theater and watching your first Star Wars movie. If so, then you've just felt the power of music. Today, I'm going to talk about music and why it's so important, probably way more than you ever realized. You know, when I was planning this talk, I knew exactly what my topic had to be. Frankly, it's the only thing I wanted to talk about. And in case you haven't noticed, music is something I'm extremely passionate about. Before I could walk, it seems that I was interested in playing music. By 8-7, I got my first electric guitar, and I just couldn't put it down. I would play it while I was watching TV, I would bring it to my grandparents' house, and I would always bring it to show and tell. Music runs strong in my family. My father has it, my brother has it, and my dog has it. And my mom thinks he has it. What's to say we don't let her near a microphone? I'm extremely lucky to have been exposed to many types of music at a young age. My dad is a huge fan of rock music and wanted me to learn the history of rock and roll. Since then, I've played in multiple bands with many different people. Playing guitar is a great break from the stress of schoolwork and responsibilities. It helps me to relax, unwind, and just have fun. Unfortunately, not everyone gets this amazing exposure to music, or the opportunity that I was fortunate to receive. I just read this article that was published in early 2017. It says that in the last 10 years, the number of Ontario elementary schools with a music teacher has steadily declined. And it's sad because this generation of students are going to be deprived of the benefits of music. Take my grade 5 teacher as an example. Even though she wasn't technically the music teacher at the school, she directed the choir. One day, while we were rehearsing a song, I mentioned to her that I knew how to play that song on my electric guitar. And instead of just dismissing me, to my surprise, she said, "Sure. Bring in your guitar tomorrow." I must have made quite the impression, because for the next 3 years, I became the guitarist for the school choir. When I got to grade 8, I helped put together a band, and we performed at every school assembly. This was not part of any school curriculum or assignment. It's the result of a teacher seeing a gift in a kid and feeling the need to nurture that talent. This was an amazing opportunity that she provided me, to give me an audience that I could play for. This teacher is a perfect example of our school board's mission, to celebrate and nurture the God-given talents of each student. I don't know if she would want me to mention her name, but I'm glad that she's here in the audience today. Of course, we can't go on without talking about all the scientific reasons that music benefits us. Music helps improve cognitive skills, which are problem-solving skills, short and long-term memory, attention span, and brain processing. It also helps improve motor skills, which are hand-eye coordination, reaction time, and physical activities. In addition, music has the power to change your mood in an instant. Let's see how you feel after hearing this. Man, that felt awesome. Now, I'm not going to go into too many statistics here, because let's be honest, that stuff will bore your brain. But I will tell you some facts. Music makes you smarter. It's been proven that people who are musicians do better in mathematics than people who are non-musicians. So do your kids a favor. Sign them up for soccer lessons, sign them up for hockey lessons, but also sign them up for music lessons as well. And you'll be amazed, their grades will improve. Let's face it, if we compare musicians to, say, athletes, musicians win every time. Here's why. Musicians have longer careers, they're more famous, and quite often, better looking. Okay, maybe that's not a fair comparison. I recently went to a concert where the rock band U2 was performing. U2 has been around forever. They're incredibly rich and famous, and they continue to sell out shows wherever they go. Most athletes, by the time they're age 35, are considered too old and their careers are over. Whereas, U2's 14th album just came out. In fact, the Rolling Stones are still touring, and their singer, Mick Jagger, is 74 years old. Everyone knows Elvis and his music, and it's been decades since he died. Music can endure long after you are gone. Speaking of time, do you ever find that hearing a special song takes you right back to that special moment? You see, I used to be the lead guitar player in a band with an organization called the School of Rock, and we played a few shows in the US. One particular show was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. I was only 12 years old. That was one of the greatest experiences of my life. So now, whenever I hear that song, it brings me back to that amazing day. This is the power of music. It reminds us of those special moments in our lives. Did you know that listening to music you like releases a chemical called dopamine? Dopamine is the feel-good chemical that allows us to be happy, excited, and experience a range of positive emotions. This is why it gets a euphoric feeling at concerts. If you've ever been to a concert, you know exactly what I mean. Most of us are probably too young to remember. One of the greatest concerts ever was called Woodstock. Wait, not this Woodstock, that Woodstock. It was billed as 3 days of peace, love, and understanding. And of course, drugs. 500,000 young people showed up to this concert. It was one of the greatest moments in cultural and music history. Music is truly the universal language. It can convey the same message across different cultures and backgrounds. You don't have to study music in order to understand or appreciate it. Expect me to read that? In fact, people were making music even before they could speak. Music can convey what words cannot. Music bonds people together. This is because music is a part of us. It truly is the soundtrack of our lives. It can remind us of our happiest moments and can help us during our most difficult times. Given all the benefits of music, if there's one aspect of music that I believe is the most important, it's that it allows us to convey and express ourselves artistically, to create something unique and magical. So no matter how young or old you are, pick up that instrument that you've always wanted to play and join a band. You don't have to be the best guitar player out there or the most talented singer to reap the benefits of music. Remember, music is a part of us. Music feeds our soul. Even our hearts beat to a rhythm. So do yourself a favor. Make music a part of your life, and I promise you, you will have a happier, healthier, and longer life. Thank you.